street gangs occupying the town with MK-47s. I know that gun very well. I got to know it very well. I've become an expert on guns.
A disastrous Trump event in Wisconsin, as you could see right there in the first clip that I showed. Donald Trump is rapidly getting worse. The crowds are rapidly losing their energy. People are leaving early, smaller crowds, less energy. Let me show you what went down in this disastrous speech that he just gave in Wisconsin, a key state. Here he is right here. Again, just more of the same. Play this clip.
It's something special. But outside, we have thousands and thousands of people. Would anybody love to give up their seat? So we were going to have a thing outside someplace in an area where we could have held the people. And I would say, what do you think, 40, 50,000 people at least out there. This one almost all the way to the airport. And looked like when Lindbergh landed in New York. Do you remember that? He had all the way, the Broadway, the way they used to do it. And this looked like it. But thousands and thousands of people. And they all could have had a lot of fun. Instead, now they're probably leaving and walking back home because we have a nice little room that probably holds 1,500, 2,000, maybe less. And outside you have 40, 50,000 people because the administration couldn't give us the Secret Service necessary because they're guarding the Iranian president.
You know, I've been covering a lot of these speeches. He's getting even worse. Post-debate, I guess, as more of these polls are coming out. Here, like, play this clip.
And when I mention that, they go, oh, he's fallen into a trap because but you ever see that? Whenever I criticize, they say, all the stupid people, the anchors back there, no, they say, he fell into a trap, her trap. She can't set a mental trap. There is no. But if she says something wrong, like in the debate, she said something wrong, I question it. She said another thing wrong, I made her look bad. She said another thing. They don't want me to ever question. They said, oh, he fell into a trap. He questioned the fact.
Yeah, it is a dumpster fire. It's what we're watching here. Let me show you this.
Joe Biden became mentally impaired. Kamala was born that way. Okay? She was born that way. And if you think about it, only a mentally disabled person could have allowed this to happen to our country. Anybody would know this.
And it gets odder could it get even odder? Play the clip.
Our country. She's letting in people who are going to walk into your house, break into your door, and they'll do anything they want. They'll do anything they want. These people are animals. She's released people. These people are animals. Now they'll say, oh, that's a terrible thing for him to say. No. These people are animals. These are stone cold killers. They're heartless, and they wake up the next morning and they don't even think about what they did the day before. These are real killers. These are real killers. These are the worst. These are people that have been in jail for many years. These are people that killed many people.
And you would think, okay, so is this guy ever going to articulate a policy? Play it.
But what they're doing to us, and I saw that. It's also the fact that they're taking all of our black population's jobs and our Hispanic population's jobs. You haven't seen the real job numbers yet. And I said this also 2 years ago. I said, these people that are coming across the border illegally by the millions are taking the jobs of the black population of America and the Hispanic population of America. Look, you got to do what you got to do. You got to get these people back where they came from. You have no choice. You're going to lose your culture. You're going to lose your country. You're going to have crime. the likes of which nobody has ever seen before. Now,
and the contrast cannot be more stark. You've seen us cover Vice President Kamala Harris's speech. On the one hand, she's providing detailed policies, how she's going to help middle-class families, how she's going to help bottom-up, middle-out economics, small business tax cuts. She's put forward an actual plan to help the border that's both humane and creating strong borders. She's laying out plans. Donald Trump's doing this. Play it.
And I'm telling you what I said before. These towns, these little towns and cities, and by the way, the big cities too. New York, look what's happened in New York. And they went after the mayor of New York because he was saying, we can't do this, we can't do that. They just indicted him for long before he was mayor. But look at what they do. These are vicious monsters in our government that are also stupid people. They're vicious, but they're stupid, which is a very dangerous combination.
And he's doing this. Play it.
If we win and when we win, we're going to prosecute people that cheat on this election. And if we can, we'll go back to the last one, too, if we're allowed. But we're going to prosecute people, so at least they know that's going to happen.
And yeah, he's doing this. Play it.
How does it? You're talking about areas of the Midwest where they're becoming famous because they're being occupied. And this is hundreds of little cities and little towns. They're petrified. And their law enforcement is petrified. You have a sheriff and a deputy, or you have a small group, and you'll have a group of Venezuelan killers, street gangs, occupying the town with MK-47s. I know that gun very well. I got to know it very well. I've become an expert on guns quickly. My sons know guns. They couldn't believe what the story they heard, the two stories they heard, actually. But I don't care because we're doing it for you. We're going to make our I don't care. I just say we got to do it.
This is it's embarrassing to the entire country to have to watch this. It's embarrassing to us all. And the fact that people normalize this in the media, you just need to show his words like this. Play it.
You know, this can only happen to me. I had to beat Biden. We were 21 points up after the debate. And then I said, oh, I can't believe it. I think they're going to get him out. And then we had to start all over again with this one. She had a little honeymoon period, but people are now finding out she's not a smart person. And she has no idea what the hell she's doing. And she's going to be dealing with the smartest people. President Xi, how do you think President Xi is looking? He's chopping, he's just grabbing his, he's so happy. He's grabbing his people all over the place and watching the same kind of things you just watched, but even better.
And we'll show you this. Here, play this.
She said last night that I told you, ripped babies out of the crib. I ripped babies out of the crib. She's sick, and she's a liar. And the reason I keep mentioning McDonald's, because it was so basic. She worked at McDonald's, and it was a lie. She's a liar.
And again, low energy, more of the same. Here, play it.
But they think about global warming, which is now called climate change, because global warming doesn't work anymore, because it's actually cooling. It worked for a few seasons, but now it's not working. So climate change, a much better term because that covers everything. Warming.
I'm not going to show that many more. I think you get the point of how bad this was in Wisconsin, a very important state for this election, given the Electoral College here. Here, I'll play this.
To the people, she's taking them in. And then I have to sit there and listen to her bullshit last night. And who puts it on? Fox News. And they shouldn't be allowed to put it on. It's all lies. It's all lies. Everything she said is a lie.
And finally, of course, you had this. Here, play it.
They have a phone app so that people can come into our country. These are smart immigrants, I guess, because most people don't have any idea what the hell a phone app is. but they do. These are very intelligent immigrants. But you know who they're really meant for? The cartel people. The people that run the cartels. They can use them brilliantly. They're making billions of dollars, among the most successful people in the world. This is why I get shot at so much. I mean, if you think about it. Only a consequential president gets shot at. Okay? Remember that.
That was Donald Trump's disastrous speech in Wisconsin on Saturday. Nothing else to say other than, have you seen our new Substack? You go to MeidasPlus.com. Check it out, MeidasPlus.com. Thanks for watching.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.